if you can place your hand in there. So placing your hand in the NeuroBall, Jackie is able to lift her hand and straighten her fingers to be able to do that. If you're not able, you can use the other hand to then position it in. Okay, and then can you put the straps on? So the purple lock is in position, so the ball is more stable, and it's got non-slip feet as well, which stops it from sliding across the surface. Okay? Now, Jackie, if I can now get you to disengage it from the cup, so we're going to take it out, and we're going to take the lock out of the middle, good, and then put it back in. So now it's in an unlocked position, and now we can get the movements. So we can turn over, we can turn back the other way, and we can roll forward. So when turning over, I always encourage little finger to the table, and then thumb to the other side, okay? And then rolling the ball forward, and then rolling it back, and back to the middle. That's perfect. So when using this in clinic, what I often do is support an individual's hand and then look at seeing if I can encourage them to turn their hand over and turn it back and back to the middle. So if their hand's very weak and it's really difficult to turn it over, I take them to the top of the hill of the ball. So then I let them, I'm trying to encourage rolling over the top, good, and then roll over the other side. And I just control that movement so it doesn't slip too far out. It's still within the individual's control. And roll over the top, and roll over the other side, good. And then back over this way, and back over to the thumb down. And then we're going to roll forward, and then roll the ball back, and hold it there. We can use this being far out, and then elbow position. So this is a position here, it can be slightly more difficult, but with elbow support under the table, by the table, or a pillow could be underneath there as well, but your arm's further away from you, and again, you can use the NeuroBall in this position. It's slightly more challenging whilst playing the game as well. Or you could move the whole ball out to the side and use it in a sideways position. So there's different ways that you can look at it. I'm just going to bring it right back. Okay, hold it there. And then finally, you can also use the NeuroBall not in its base. So you can take the ball right out, move the base out the way, and use the NeuroBall in this way again, whilst playing a game. And it can be that much more difficult to stabilise as you're doing this. So it's quite nice for people who have got just higher level needs where they just need that little bit more of a challenge. Can you roll it forward, Jackie? And back. That's perfect. That's great. Lovely, thank you.